and plan for the business of the future. Think, plan for the business of what? Of the future. I want you to know the world is changing. Many people you see working in the office, sometimes they are hungry, but they are under AC. You will not understand. Do you know sometimes a banker eats mama put? Sir, I want to make it sense.
Very, very well.
Look, the world are failing gradual by gradual. And it's been dictated that within in the next 10 years to 5 years now, most of government workers will be fired. Like 30% to 40% will be sacked. I came to give you a revelational future. I'm a prophet, I say ahead. And I thank my Father in heaven because what I'm saying now has been documented. When the time comes, the message will speak for himself. Those of you carrying CV up and down looking for a job, I pity you. Stop looking for the government work. Ask those that work for government. Okay, they will give you maybe after retirement of 37 years, they will give you gratitude of 1 million naira, 1.7. Pensioners are there in Lagos, dying in Ibadan, dying without no government remembering them. You see, government have not even solved their own problem. Are they the one now to solve your problem? Listen very, very carefully. I will give you some prophetic 3 business lines that will survive in the future. 3. How many? 3. And I'll give you 2 and keep 1 for myself. Or I should pass the 3. The system of this generation. Look, a time will come, NEPA will cry. Because people will no longer use NEPA lights. I want to talk to you so that you can know what to use your life for. A time is coming, fuel will no longer have value in Nigeria. Nigeria will soon cry if they don't think of future. They depend on oil. Oil. Listen to me. A time is coming. Generator that we walk without fuel will be produced. A time is coming. Bike, Okada, with battery will be produced, and it's happening now. A time is coming. Car without fuel will be operating, and it's happening right now in China. Let Nigeria sit down on fuel, on petrol, it will soon fail. Because, listen to me, solar are taking over now. Inverter are taking over now. That you can be in your house, sun is charging your inverter or solar for you. And you know there's some inverter now that can be used with AC, that can be used with fridge. A time is coming, fridge that will not use light will come out. A time is coming, iron that will not use light is coming. Now, do you know where governments are killing themselves now? They are not producing meter. That is where they will cry. Because somebody, look, there are many people that don't use this light for anything. An industrial company, they are not coming up now with a new development in order to stop wasting money on diesel. Number one, you see, if you get to town now, or the side I live sometimes, everybody now is solar. You will see it on top of their sink. Like sink. Almost sink. 24 hours they have a light. I have a woman in Guaripa, she never used light more than 10 years. Close to 10 years now. No light. Do you know a time is coming that will be producing television that does not need the light? That will be using solar. Do you know they are producing fan now with battery that can work like 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours? Candle will fail because they will produce rechargeable light. A time is coming. If you are listening to me anywhere and your father is Agbero, sorry for him, because a time is coming. Everybody, almost 80% out of 100% will have car, because the level of car will come down. So, if you have money, what do you need to invest your money for? I will show you. Now, if petroleum begins to fail, gas failing, diesel failing, where will government have money to pay their workers? Tell me. And the transport, where they are bringing money, they are generating money from. Okay, nobody is going to park to enter onto again. Everybody have their own motor. Because everybody are coming now with new idea. Do you know a time is coming, house help will fail. Those of you who are okay, if no other work, I will do house help. Now they are producing robots that can cook and bring food for Oga. Don't understand? Get to town now, almost 30% of people in town now are using robots. And when you enter, it will welcome you. What do you want to drink, please? You will see. You know, I'm your father. What you had yesterday is different now. Some of you now, you are shaking now. Today again could be fireful. Nothing fireful. Yesterday has gone. Today is a new day. I want to tell you what God asked me to tell you, not my own mind. Plan yourself. Plan. Think. Plan. and produce. Now, some of you as a brother, sisters, under the sound of my voice, and work will not fail. And I'll be preaching, I'll be asking you some certain questions. Some of you now have started thinking now, you want to drop your CV down, you better drop it down. And be an employer of yourself. Do you know the man that has the company of Uber did not have any car? He was fired from the office, sacked from the office, and he believed he has to do something. That is how Uber starts. Okay, I can get a car for you, go to where you are going, I get the passenger, I give this one passenger, I have a connection, I know people, and that's all. Check the most world richest people on earth. Some of them, or average of them, are businessmen and business women. Almost all of them. That Yoruba woman, the African richest women, can I tell you, they say Alakija, can I tell you the work she's doing? Jeno. What did I call it? Not, look, gather both ex-presidents in America, in any part of the country, in any part of the world, none of them is among the last richest. Yes or not? How many of them? Even Obama is not among. How much is a president's salary? Do you know people having shop in this Babel road? Some of them are making money that a banker is collecting from first day to the last day, 30 days in one day. Look, some cashier in a bank, some of them, their salary is 50,000, 60, 70. But I have a sister in this church that is selling food per day, she's making 70,000. Per what? Per day. Now listen to me. Some of you that want to run to abroad, watch what will happen. They will soon start deporting people from abroad back to Nigeria. Especially this time of Bidin or Biden or Abidin. Don't you know now that EU cannot go there now? Now. AEU cannot go there now. Australia cannot go there now. South Africa cannot go there now. Do you know what they are planning now in Nigeria? Lagos, Plateau, and Abuja will be shut down very soon. The people that cry most at the period of pandemic are government workers. No businessmen or women cry. Because despite the pandemic, imagine foolishness. A man will wear suit and sit under AC and be going to his neighbor or her neighbor and collect debt, food, debt. At the end of the day, when you return back in 30 days, he pack all the debt and pay it. Do you know some people are borrowing transport to go to work? Yes. Why I knew that people working in the office are suffering is when I was working in the town as a barber. We sit under AC, but what we are eating is noodle and bread. How much is your salary? You want to enter Mr. Biggs? How much is your salary? You want to enter Sana Fried Chicken? know the reason why people are working in the town is because of dash, cheap. As a sales girl, I don't wake up, this, that, and the chain remains 700 and I say, take it. For how long will you continue eating leftover? Answer me. For how long? Please, if you don't have handwork, listen. You can learn mechanic because motor spoil every day. You can learn tailoring because people want to wear clothes on a daily basis. You can bake cake because people are doing birthday on a daily basis. But I will give you 3 major business that when you enter, and I will give you scriptural backup, then we'll pray for release of money. Say amen to that. Amen. Let me hear a louder amen. Amen. Now, I want you to know at the period of pandemic epidemic, government failed. Even government hid food, and they don't want the masses to know where the food is being hidden. Because of another lockdown. And it's closed now. But don't be afraid, nothing will lock you down. Amen. So, what will you do in the future that will make your generation to inherit from your wealth? Don't do car business because they produce car every day. Get what I'm saying? You can do it on a one side if you have buyer. Somebody that you can buy car today and sell it tomorrow. But if cars stay in your market for 7 months, it will lose value. Yes or not? Yes or not? Range over of last year is different from this year now. And the amount, imagine now you have range over of last year in your market. Now in 2021, you bought it in 2020, it will disvalue. It will surely come down. The car you buy for 2 million, you cannot sell it back for 2 million. Is it true? Even your phone, if you buy a new phone now, as long as you open the back, you cannot sell it the amount because it has become a fairly used. But tell me the land that is fairly used. Land that is fairly used. Land appreciates on a daily basis. When you have land, keep it and don't sell it. Clap your hands together for Jesus. Do you know the reason why God is God up to now? Can I tell you the reason why? The head is of the Lord. Not the phone is of the Lord. I'm giving you some certain secret. The land you buy last year for 1 million naira, if you are to sell the land in the next 5 years, you will sell that land close to 10 million. If you have the land in a good, do you know how much they are selling land before in Abuja? Sometimes my grandmother will took me to farm and tell me, this one he bought it for silicon, this one he bought it for silemeji, this one he bought it for poncon, this one he bought it for pomaro, pomewa, as of 1970, 1950, 1940. But now the land of 1940, how much? There are many people thinking that they are living life using money to buy car every day, something that will soon have this value. Tire will burst, you will pump it in organizer, you will spend more. But land you don't spend though. Neither. With your land, if you don't want to build, you can farm. Are It's only I'm talking to somebody here. I'm going somewhere. Have this mindset that you cannot collect salary forever. Can I repeat? You cannot collect salary for what? Forever. There is no, now, imagine now, Volvo of 1990. Peradventure you bought it for 1.1 million naira. Now you want to sell it this year. One of my brother here at Ampakolami Juwelioko, he had a car. He had a what? He had a car. When he will sell the car, say, he used to be a car owner before. But that car, it was that car that was driving him. It's not him that was driving the car. Motto, thank you. The first, it was that car I start with. The first time I drove that car, I kissed snake. Imagine the level of that car. You know, saying a spiritual car. Snake pass, I crush the air, I reverse, crush it. I only learned how to drive one day, and after that day I kiss snake. The very first day I enter car to drive, I kiss snake. Since that day, I can drive myself. But eventually he bought the car, maybe 800,000, but he sold the car. Even the man that say, "Oga, you know, say you don't." The man that butchered the vehicle. Palliative. This one says palliative. Have you listened to me, somebody? Enter business. The business that everybody at this valley now, it used to be the major business in the ancient before. What kind of business then are we going to do? Number one, business that will feed your future generational children. Is farm. That is why the most wise president in this nation is Obasanjo. If you get to his farm in Ogun, you'll be afraid. His poultry. I'm still coming to that. Number one business, I will explain them one after the other, is farming business. The first man on earth, can you tell me what was his name? Adam. Am I right? What was the job God gave to him? Farming. In Genesis chapter 2, I believe in verse 6. Genesis 2:6-7. But there went up a mist from the, let's start from 5. And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew. For the Lord God had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to do what? To till the ground. The first job God created for man on earth was farming. So Adam used to be a farmer. A what? A farmer. Please, no farmer will suffer hunger in the future. When God bless you, you have money, millions of naira, buy land and invest in farming. Because there is nobody in a day that does not eat. Yes or not? Sometimes you may not even go out to buy new clothes or to wear clothes, but food is mandatory. about, like not 1 year, 2 years, 3 years old. But you will see it very soon. Because many things will fail. Farming, agriculture, the number one business that will survive in the future. And that it will turn to the way people will be buying food, it will be more expensive than the way people will be buying fuel. Food will now have more value, 360-degree value than fuel in Nigeria. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Because even now, it's not everybody that enters FECO on a daily basis. Yes or not? But everybody do what? Do it. When we are praying, at least you should plan. Prayer without planning equal playing without knowing. Prayer without planning equal playing without what? Without knowing. Fire, deed. You are just praying every day. Praying. Now only prayer I go eat. Okay, to break your fasting, what will you use to break your fasting? Now fuel? Is it fuel? Gas? Diesel? Two. X-Men. Training of cow, goats, chicken will survive tomorrow. Please, when you cook your food finish, what will you put on top? Meat. Go for poultry. People eat fish. People eat meat. People eat chicken. People eat turkey. Snake. I blessed a poultry, little poultry, that when we were training fish. And not up to 3 months to 4 months, the person sold it for 350,000. Despite the person did not give me from the money, I was not angry. God knows the reason why. I went there to bless it, and after blessing, the fish grew up. And after everything, Daddy, Daddy, I've sold the fish. I said, well done, no. At least I pray. If they invite me, I will still go and pray again. The fish will grow. My brother, my sister, dry fish now is very expensive. Hey. The business that you people commonize. Look, for how long will you sell bag and shoe? Answer me. Person who never eat now go buy shoe. Person who never eat now go buy clothes. Do you know some of you now, as you are sitting there now, the clothes of 2002 still in your back. But can you keep the food of 2002? If I ask that brother now, that clothes now which year? The other day somebody came to me and said, people are jealous of me. Daddy, can you imagine this clothes in 2003? And when you see the clothes, very neat. Please enter raw food business. What did I say? Raw food business. This crayfish. Is it crayfish?
Yes, sir.
Raw rice, raw beans, raw garri, red oil, groundnut oil. Enter that business. Sir, do you know some people don't even go to Mama Put and eat again? They prefer the food they cook. Man, if you are a man, you can do raw food business. And if you cannot do that, enter baby materials, because every day people get belly. You see, all these women when they will never marry, are they not going to marry? The husband now will give them belly. You know, get belly. You come. That's what I tell you. Before, people were using what we call nappy. Nappy. You know nappy? They never born you that time. Yeah. How would I do? But now is pampers. If I tell you how much people that are doing baby materials business are making, you will open mouth and not close it. No, we try to talk. No, we try to talk. And the place spoke. Chop and let me chop. Now be this life for. It's not expo. Some people that is doing the wrong business say that you won't spoil my market now. If person come they do what they do now, I want to take the same market. Your customer not go be another man customer. Do you know you see new people every day, but you don't know where they are coming from? Sometimes you meet dead body for road. You don't know say that dead body. Even in public, since you have been in public, there are some new faces you see, you are afraid. Which one be this one? For example, this one I don't be new brother. You don't see him before. You don't see him before. Tomorrow you will see another person. Sometimes when some people come and say, I'll be your member, I say, who be your pastor? I say, now you now. You are welcome, a new member. Raw food, all this cooking food, it will go down when time comes. That brother that is enter mama put, he will so marry. He will stop going there. Am I right? That sister that is going to mama put, when she marry, you will lose customer. But when both of them come together, not be raw food they go buy. Clap your hands together for Jesus. Even though you are not too big, you can open it and put a sales to be selling on your behalf, and your money is entering your hand. You see, somebody had in his poultry, they have more than 5 million chicken. Now, I want you to do me some calculation. How much can you buy a big chicken now in the market?
6,000, 7,000.
Sir? In the market now, lowest price is 5,000. Now, you have a poultry whereby you have chicken of 3 million in your poultry. Do you know Mr. Big buy chicken? All the food restaurants you see now, everywhere, they have branches all over. They are going to north to go and use trailer to pack chicken. We were calculating certain amount that somebody made in a day in chicken. He sold his chicken last year, the chicken of 1 million. He sold one 4,500. Now 4,500 times 1 million. Please give me the calculation. You know, this is a diplomatic church. We tell you new things every day. 4.5 million per day throughout last year. Now, how many government workers who are collecting 70,000, 80,000 have such amount? You will see that man smelling, but money is waiting for him in December. Do you know business? Fertilizer. They will use it to plant vegetable, cocoa, and several other things, and they are making money. No, this is January. Imagine you are the expert you have now. You go to Taraba because they say cow is very cheap there. You go to Taraba, God bless you with 10 million, and you don't know what to use money to do, and you have land. Go buy cow. If you buy cow like 500 pieces of cow or 1,000 pieces of cow, and you put that cow on your farm, you put generator, you put light, you begin to train them, and cow food are not expensive. Please, now one cow now is 170,000 to 200,000. Big cow. Let's say big cow now. One cow, if you want to sell 200,000 times 1,000, how much is that? Do the calculation for me. 200 million per 1,000 cow. You invest 10 million in the next 3 years. How much will you get? To 4 years, 200 million. If you put 10 million in the bank and they want to give you interest in 3 years, can they give you 200 million? I don't know, maybe I'm giving you business ethic. Many of you want to look neat, sir, money is not in a good environment. Money is in a dirty environment. Many of you are claiming your beauty go put you in permanent perpetual hunger. Permanent perpetual what? Hunger. If those S-men you are seeing in the bush tell you how much they have in their account, you will run. If you go to Abiola, do you know how many cows they are slaying in a day? You will see blood like river. People are eating cow. How did I know? The greatest man in the east, the first man on earth, peradventure is not even Adam, is Job. And the greatest of all in the east is Job. What was his business? Ask me. Abraham is the richest. Am I right? What was Abraham's business? Ask me. The father of Saul, what was his business? David the king, what was his business? The prime minister in Egypt, Joseph, what was the dream? And the business he did is sell food, farming, agriculture. No footballer is among the richest. No politician is among the richest. The richest Bill Gates, what did he develop? Computer, software, Facebook. Am I giving you some certain things now? Please, when you get home, sit back and stop time. Look, the guy you are looking for, when you are around in business, he will look for you. Look for you. Many are wasting their time. Look at this, our sister now, the member of this church. She gave her testimony 2 Sundays ago. She now had how many cows in her village now? 120 cows. She has trained now 120 cows. If she sell one now, 200,000. 200,000 times 120. How much is that? In fact, this year now, she can sit down and be happy. Yes or not? You are doing calculation for people that are putting their money in the pocket. But you can still do it, and you can still do it. You can still do it. I said do the calculation, you do it, and the money dey person pocket. Go and train chicken. Look, this is January. By April now, there are some chicken that when you start training them, by April it will grow up. It will be big. You have 100, you have 1,000. You won't lack money. A brother now is online. What is he doing? He's a drummer. But now, he's training people on Zoom. You get connected, you pay money. So only you have access to see him. People are using technology now to make money. Because the fourth one is technology. The fourth one is what? Is technology. Many people are sitting at home now making millions. Is it true? Yes, sir. Even this car I'm taking to you now, when you divert your business into technology, you just picture all your chicken and say for sale. People will locate you. Do you know a sister that was doing pharmacy? She posted something and I located her. I said, I love what you posted. How much are you selling it? And that's all. But some of you, your phone is to make worry, to make trouble, to WhatsApp somebody and abuse. Where we not go to school, wahala. We will be Ogoja Ken, wahala, part one. That is what you are using your phone to. That somebody that is not up to your mate is posting the socks she's selling, posting the material wrapper she's selling, but your own na to dey use phone to insult people. Where we find so go eat your beauty, go eat your beauty. When hungry mama you go sell your makeup to buy pure water. Many of you, the money you are supposed to gather, some of you now, look, you have business you can do, you don't know. You have Brazil attachment, Ghana attachment, you have this attachment, you have that attachment. Only you now, you have more than 10 attachments. Now, you have shoe of 120,000 and you are still crying for business. Sell everything. Sell those air. Do you know Brazil now is switching value now? Now, abort, I've been on straight hair now. Pull straight. Now you get the hair. Do you know maybe it's a witchcraft they cut the head from? Some of you know the hair on your head, the owner go ask of it. At the midnight, bambori me. A sister somebody went to apostle, and the way the sister dressed, carry this thing, and he began to cry. He need 200,000. You want to pay school fees? Apostle asked him. Ask her. He said, "This your wristwatch now how much?" He said, 50,000. This your here now how much? He said, "This amount." This your wave on now how much? 150. Say, pack everything, go and sell and pay your school fees. When I was like you, I didn't even have father to give me 1,000. You have all those things. Do you know this wave on 250 bag? You never reach that level. You never reach that level. You did pay you the carry bag of 200,000. You don't get sense. How much be your house rent? A sister went to a place to rent a house, and they told her the room is 120,000. They said, "What room 120,000?" And she now went to someone and said, "If person won't buy land, now not person will buy land." And the person told her, "If you get 170,000, you can buy land." He said, 2018, and that 120, she packaged it. She looked for more 50,000 and John. She remained in a single room without toilet, without anything. She told me that if you enter the room I was living, you will cry. But I endured to live there so that I can become the landlord of myself. She stayed there. 2018 she bought the land. Now she has 2 self-contained. She rented one out. She's now living. Look, when I heard that, I love Guti. I went there. When I entered there, you see the way Sonny told me, Sonny Oshaye was the one that finished the POP work. If you enter there, in Katampe 2, Katampe 1, when we did crusade, that is where she built her house. She's coming from there to church and returned back to her. A girl of 30 years, she's now a landlord. And so, they claim fine girl. Landlord, they pursue you up and down. Fine girl, oh! Fine girl, you hear, say, this landlord don't come, not the landlord. Now the boy that want to bank your debt. So, what is your power never reach? Don't force. Don't look for self-contained when you don't have business in your hand. Don't you know it's better for you to sleep outside and have business that you are doing than sleep in a mansion and you are not doing anything? If the house rent expires, what will you use to pay? Nothing. I slept in uncompleted building for more than 8 months. I don't send anybody. What you concern me? Slept. Plan for yourself. Number 1 is what? Family. Look at where I stay. For more than 8 months, nothing concerned me. I stayed there 8 months. That's why some people I see somebody and that guy they suffer. I say, no, you they suffer. When you don't stay.
That's your part.
We, if you see someone else, you go there. If you they suffer, you go there like this. I don't sleep on the road like this. I slept in generator house. This lister, they built out. Boo, 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 boo. You will be there. I slept open heaven like this outside. When I was sleeping with Merova, anytime he brought woman to the house, I will be outside. Outside. Armed robber will be robbing. If they are pursuing them, they will be climbing me to have their way. It's true, I'm telling you, Mbappe here. Mbappe here. Plan for your future. Don't do competition with anybody. Nobody bring you to Abuja. Drink garri now. And you are investing for your future. I have a sister in this church. If you see her, she know they get money. But when she told me, she has what we call, I forgot the kind of bank she opened or whatever. Any money she has, as long as the money entered there, she have no access to withdraw. You see what? Fixed deposit. That is what she has. She got that account since maybe 5 years ago. And when she opened her mouth, she said, so year, that is when she will start collecting the money. You, 50,000 enter your hand. Guguru. 20,000 enter your hand. Ekpa. This one enter your hand. Ekpa. No service. Sir, money is a spiritual. Ask the people that are rich before. They will tell you. Money is a wave. It can come like this and go. So I wanted to pay her something. He said, put it in that account. I will not touch it. How will you survive? I say, I know the way I used to survive. Even that Gary I see today, I drink. And you see, if now what I say, I drink, but make that money enter there. Somebody wanted to sell money, say, put her there. In a day, 170,000 entered there. And when she showed me the alert, getting to 5 million. Do you know, that is why you say our mother, they have what we call colo bank. If they have 20,000, they put it there, they lock it. 10,000. So it's not every money you will chop. There are some money that God will drop in your hand. It's for future purpose. Some of you gather friends that are not gathering you. Only the time they will come to you, they will target when you collect your salary. Do you know some certain people know when money enter your hand? That is when you will see them. Why they finish it, they go back. And they are saving this year. I'm not teaching you how to be stingy, no, but be stingy. Use wisdom. Stingy to become Central Bank of Africa. You want everybody to know, say, but this one call you, now everybody will cry, go answer. Somebody cried to me, me, I have 5,000 that day, and the person cried to me because he sees say I drive car, and I only 5,000 in my pocket. The person that was crying that is in need of money, I close my eyes, I see 20,000 on your account. So I allow him to cry. Why? I said, what do you need? He said, now, you need 10,000. This, that. And he knows I can give, I can do this, I can do that. I said, the 20,000 will take your account. And me, I get 5,000. Who get money pass? Some of you, your brother that is disturbing you. Why are they disturbing you? They don't want to touch the one they have in their account. And they are using your whole head to gather money to themselves. You want to be Jesus to answer everybody. I do give money, but I give money when God leads me to give money. I'm delaying your time. Some of you now, all those mami water wait for house. All those mami water obanje ezioku. I mean, now what do you call
Amozu.
Ekwezu. In Calabar, now what's in the corner? Ebojo. All those are all who are jet possible. Imagine you now put the air in the center of excellency. As people enter, they see air. This one, Brazil witchcraft. This one, Ghana witchcraft. This one, Cotonou witchcraft. This one, Taraba witchcraft. You now gather hair. Not be saying that you get time or you with your bad hair. That's supposed to be maintained like that. Put your scarf. Nobody go see your secret. Well, get to the altar and say, if I put that off from your head. Now braiding, but you wear them. Not be saying they plant. I used to be a barber, so I know all kind of. I know Ghana wave on. I know braiding. I know Jericho. I know all kind of things. But all those things is useless. Is what? It's useless. Pack them. All those bags, where you know they use. No dasher. Go sell them. You don't get money. Pack everything. When you gather all and you sell it, you will know how much you will make. A sister wasn't have money and she had a gold at home. Do you know when she sold this gold? She sold the gold for almost 1.2 million. And she solved all her problem. She refused to be a beggar to anybody. I'm not talking to anybody here. Sit down and look for. Do you know, even pastor, if you don't do business, poverty will kill you for ministry. Some members are very wicked. Even though before they give off to give 100 naira, I target you today. How much it is? This one, Okundile ya, ati Okundile baba, rub everything and put it in the envelope. Now that kind of money, pastor go sit down with. This one, now your father's house. This one, mother's house. This one, in-laws house. This one, husband. This one, she and the children. How much be everything? 100 naira. So that's the kind of money somebody will go say. If you say God call you and now because of money, I beg you, cut off the call. It's a missed call. Cut off is a what? If that person call you, that person walk to you and say God call you, it's a missed call. You see person they drive private jet, now you can't say God call you, it's a missed call. Do not turn your destiny spinning upside down because of covetousness. How many pastors are competing with Dangote? Nobody. Bill Gates, can you see? Nobody. He's a businessman. He didn't have any ministry. Job was not a pastor, yes or not? But nobody was richer than him. In Job chapter 1 and verse 3, this man was the greatest in the whole of the East. In the whole of the East. His substance also was 7,000 what? Say S-men. And 3,000 what? Camel. And 500 what? Yoke oxen. And 500 she-asses. And a very great what? Household. So that this man was what? The greatest. What was he doing? Animal business. Do you know Baba Oyedepo has bakery? He has pure water company. He has many things and as a business. Now, he's using his aircraft now. 5 aircraft to run aircraft company. How much will you? Sometimes all of you in crossover now, all of you, your offering, all those who want go day on top of line as if person won't die. Many of you now 10 naira, we know if now instead of 4, 10 naira, 10. This place don't cut come out now. This 10 naira now no complete your 10 naira. So what can you call that money now, sir?
Half money.
Let me tell you now. What will you call that kind of money?
Half money.
Half 10. Because you cannot even spend it and nobody will collect it. I'm telling you the gospel truth. Ministry. Is it this all this end time evil antichrist everywhere now, preaching on social media now that people should stop going to church, people should stop paying tithe, people should stop everywhere. Antichrist message everywhere now. Do you know the business that I want to enter? If you see it, your head will swell up. My own is that I don't even, a time will come, according to Baba Debo, it's not pride, that the reason why he's taking offering for the church to be blessed. As for him, he knows the business he's doing. He has university. Do you know, is it Landmark University? It's one of the toppest university in the whole Africa. Or what? Close to number 10 in the world now. Do you know how much they are paying in University of Living Faith? You will gather the whole offering of the church in a month. It's not up to one class student. Money. Everybody wants to get knowledge. If you have money, you can open school. What did I say? And if you don't have money to open school, open crèche. Some people don't take their children out. And in local place, they call it what? Nanny. Is it nanny? Or daycare. They call it daycare. Per month, they pay 20,000 and you have 40 children. In a month, how much is your money? There is a way you can get money without stress. I'm talking to somebody. You are claiming who we talk. Who we talk. As you are hungry now, they don't talk. It's better for them to talk when you are making your money. All the people where they talk, just look for 120,000 when you go take shot them and say, Auntie, come, take now. Auntie, come, take now. 1,000. Next time when they gather, he give me money yesterday. Man, no one talk against him. Small. I don't know. Maybe you are getting something. Everything not be fire this. Sit down today and let me give you idea. Because some of you know they pay offering. So I want you to start paying offering. And get blessed. Imagine in the whole of your environment, everybody will move from here to area 1 to go and buy water. And you have fridge at home. What do? Buy pure water. Put in your fridge. All your tenants, you'll be getting money from them to pay your own house rent. Oh. I don't know, maybe I'm talking to you. But you see, when they want to buy mineral, they go far. And you have fridge, you have small big fridge. Buy Coke, buy this, buy that. buy pure water. Anybody that want to buy, please, when you start announcing in the whole compound. Now, if you want to buy mineral, if you want to buy this, we are now what? We are selling. Anybody that want to go out, until you have so bring it. Even though you no get, collect the money, go buy outside, give it to them. So that if you don't have today, you don't have tomorrow. If they go out today, go out tomorrow. Outside, we master them. You are not a slave, you are planning for yourself. You want to build out, build a shop. Build a shop. Or you have a compound where we say what they are buying, they don't have it in that environment. Look for small kiosks. Small what? Make your landlord put it on the ground and start making your money. No stress. So when you employ yourself, you can go out anytime you like. You can come back anytime. Do you know some places if you late 1 hour, they reduce to 2,000 naira. Finally, we're out of time. Water business. What did I say?
Water business.
Water business. Do water business. Number one is what? Farming and raw food business. Am I right? You can do open raw food. Somebody is selling for you. I just go in. Look for rice. Our model you are selling. Beans. Our model this. Our model that. Our model. That's all. Anything that want to buy, say go to that auntie house. You will see. And from there you are not hungry. Am I right? You can be able to remove money from your sales and eat food for yourself. Nobody will know your secret. Finally, water business. God bless you. Go and open company water business. Either pure water or bottled water. But what moves most is pure water. To do. Can I show you? Come on. Somebody come and touch my body and say, thank you, my father. Go again. Thank you, my father. Grace just released on you now. You see, in the town, this one don't move. You divide yourself into two. Because you must produce the two. Don't say my environment. What of other environment? This one cannot move in the town. Because big men don't drink pure water. This one cannot move in the rural area. Like Pape, it cannot move. As many, show all these people, how many of you can afford this bottled water now? Point your hand to me and say, my professor is talking. It is said that to go school, many went to school, they don't have this knowledge. So, in bad town, this one does not move. So what do you need to do? Before you start your production, have your business card. Visit all the pharmacy in the town. Rand. Visit all the shops, offices in the town. Rand. Before you start this one, you don't need to visit Pape. As you enter, business don't open for you. There is no Malan junction you will get tonight. You will not see more than 50 bags of pure water. Load before evening is finished. So what do? You have like maybe 4 to 5 people. Negotiate with them. Per month, this is how much I will give to you. Per day, I will use you for 5 hours. As a starting business. So you take this one now to Pape, to Karimo, to Dede, to Zuba, to this. Now, this one now, the vehicle, you can use your own vehicle if you have to go for supply. Now, take this one now to Asokoro, Guarimpa, Metama, Usetu, area 11, area this, area that, you supply this. Money that is coming from here, 26. What make Isaac wealthy? Let me show you. Genesis 26 and verse 19 to 20. I will pray. 1 to go. Shall we read? Please, everybody read aloud. Let me hear you. And Isaac can do what? Dig in the valley and find there a what? Of what? 20. And the headmen of Jericho did strive with Isaac what? Saying, the water is ours. And he called the name of the well Esther, because they strove with each other. What gave Jacob wealth is water. Jacob's secret wealth is what? Is water. Edgar, Ishmael, what did he cry for in the wilderness? Water. In those days, what they use to make money is water business. That is why you see Jacob well. The woman that Jesus met at the well, what was she dragging with Jesus? Water. That this well is our own what? It's our Father's well. Jesus now say, I have water that when you drink, you will not thirst again. And the woman too say, give me your own water and let me give you my own water. Jesus now use wisdom, because that woman win Jesus. Do you know that? She won. Okay, you, Jesus, bring your water. Everything not be spirituality. When the woman asked Jesus, give me your water, did God give him? He turned the story upside down. Because Jesus did not have water. He was talking of spiritual. And for how many years will you hear the word of God without physical food? Is it possible? So say one. Now Jesus comes and say, hey, wait till I go take answer this woman. No. Before I go give you my water, go and call your husband, go. The woman now say, I don't get husband. Jesus said, you get 5 husbands. Even the one you are with now is not your husband. The woman now say, true, you get water. Jesus now say, we are going to call the husband. He said, you have one, you die. You have this, you have that, you have that, you have that. But the one you are with now say, the woman forget her water. Say, hey, I am fine. Before the woman come back, Jesus don't drink water already. Stand by your feet. Hey! Hey! If you say you get sense, I get spiritual. Am I giving you business idea tonight? Is anybody blessed at all today? Lift your two hands to heaven, everybody, and appreciate the name of the Lord as I bless you this hour. Go ahead, give him praise, give him glory. Adore him, adore him, adore him, adore him. Yes, you are. Worship him with that song. Yes, you are. Also, there was a businessman, Luke 2 and verse 49. The parents were looking for him, and he replied them, I must do my father's business. And he said unto the parents, how is it that ye sought me? Wist ye not that I must be about my what? My father business. In ministry, every pastor needs a business. Every pastor needs a what? A business. To do this God work well, you need what? Business. Good business. Good business. Good business. Good business. Good business. Daniel also was a businessman. In Daniel 8:27. And number one business I asked you to enter is what? Farming. Number two, poultry, eggs, training of cow, goat, fish, chicken, rams, and normal raw food business. People cannot do without eating. And number three, water business. You can do bakery business. Bread, when they are producing bread, people eat bread. Technology. Get knowledge and get some certain app that only you can detect. Money start coming. You can do pharmacy business because people get sick on a daily basis. I'm not talking to somebody here. Do pharmacy business. People get sick on a daily basis. Don't depend on oil. Don't depend on car. You can buy land. Buy land. If you have money, keep on buying land. The land you have in your village, don't sell it anyhow. Keep it for the future purpose. That's your village you are communizing now. That's how Abuja looked like before. The time is coming to become a city. Keep what you have for the purpose of your future. I prophesy to you. Shall we pray this prayer and say, Father, give me resources. Give me money to enable me establish my own company. Go ahead and turn it to prayer. Go ahead and turn it to prayer. Ask God for prosperity. Ask God for money to establish your own business. So that you will stop knocking at people's doors. Stop calling people on phone. Ask God for money so that I can get into good business. Money to start your own personal business. So I will stop looking for work. I prophesy to you. You know, if government fail, business will not fail. And the period of pandemic, is it not the same agriculture? Food business, people make millions in food business. Direct your heart to this altar. Fear all over the world. I prophesy to you. Knowledge, wisdom, understanding, an open door to establish your own business company. Amen. Is released unto you. Is released unto you. That man that will help you and establish you on your own permanent business, that will make you to employ other labor for yourself and start paying them salary. May you get connected to that person now. I speak open door. For how long will you continue sitting at the gate of a rich man in the town? That's what Lazarus did. He died unfulfilled. Every spirit of slavery, out tonight in the name of Jesus. I speak breakthrough. Please, wherever you are watching me from, get into farming. Get into poultry business. Get into raw food business. These things the world needed. Gas, they will not need it very soon. Fuel, they will not need it very soon. Get into pharmacy. But what you need to establish this, heaven will release it in your hand. Very soon, you begin to send me your testimony. Because as you start, heaven will open unto you. You will not be put to shame. This year is a year of double restoration. And God will give you divine rest. God will order your step. And His will be done in your life. You will live for God alone. On the last day, you shall seek God face to face. In the name of God the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Be blessed. In Jesus' mighty name. Clap your hands together for Jesus.